Coming up on 3 minutes to go. Looking downfield, and down he goes again. Gregory Rousseau.
Empty set again with 5 receivers. ACCDius gets it out of there quick, and Wilson is dropped down at the 6. That is a loss of a yard. Again, that's the 4th negative play of this first half, making the play that time on the receiver.
I love the versatility of Gregory Rousseau on the outside. He's big enough. He's got that range to be able to, the strength to be able to hold on to a ball carrier or a receiver in the open field. You can line him up as a defensive tackle, and he's strong enough to slither his way through with that huge frame.
Now Kobe Lewis comes in and flanks his quarterback. Moore steps up. Pressure comes, knocking the football out. It's a fumble. And it looked like the Canes jumped on top of it.
And that was Gregory Rousseau, who, as I mentioned earlier, he's playing D-end or he's playing inside. He lined up over the center on that.
Now Kobe Lewis comes in and flanks his quarterback. Moore steps up. Pressure comes, knocking the football out. It's a fumble. And it looked like the Canes jumped on top of it.
And that was Gregory Rousseau, who, as I mentioned earlier, he's playing D-end or he's playing inside. He lined up over the center on that one, forced that fumble, and recovered it.
He won't get that turnover chain, but he'll get another one.
Watch right here. He makes a great move and gets right around this guard. Right here, he gets that rip. And perfect positioning by that outside hand. You don't know. Watch right here. He makes a great move and gets right around this guard. Right here, he gets that rip. And perfect positioning by that outside hand. You don't always have to tackle the quarterback, but if you can get the ball out, and he did get lucky because there was contact to the head. But look at him gloating with that turnover, Chabe. Mr. 305 himself.
And Justin Fuente may have found his quarterback. They're going to run it on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go that time for Keyshawn King, who remains in the ball game. Go out there and have fun. 2nd down and 7. Hooker with plenty of time, and now sacked by Rousseau. He leads the team now with his 4th sack of the season.
Working inside, he's going to come all the way across. Sorry, he's working on the outside right there. Just gets a bull rush, gets up the field. He's 6'6", he's 260 pounds.
Perkins with the 4-man rush is going to take off, and he goes down. Nice play, the tackle right across the line of scrimmage. That's Gregory Rousseau.
One of the keys to keeping Bryce Perkins under control is rushing with discipline and rushing with good vision. And you see right there, Gregory Rousseau does a good job.
Offensive coordinator over on the sideline. Virginia first down of the game. Perkins almost looked like a design run, but he just had nowhere to go. In fact, he could not even get back to the line of scrimmage.
What is a weakness for Virginia's football team? You see them all here rushing with good lane discipline. You see right there Michael Pinkney, or rather Shaq Quarterman, come up.
Perkins is going to hand the ball off. They're not going to get it.
You're worried about your offensive line not being able to pick up all the plays. And look, I'll tell you, in this situation.
Perkins with pressure coming, and Perkins gets away, but now the ball's on the ground. Miami forces the fumble. Perkins somehow got it back. It was Rousseau who did swat the ball away. Perkins got away once, but not from Rousseau, who with his helmet, I think, basically knocked that ball away. Perkins did well.
Griffin, the young freshman whose older brother scored a touchdown earlier in the game on the fumble return, and they flip it to Amarian Brown. Second time we have seen Brown targeted here today.
Empty formation, and now they set the back Davis. Great pass protection, pickup block by Davis on the edge there. From Miami's side of midfield at the 49, Pickett under some pressure. Great tackle brought down by Rousseau. His 6th sack of the season. Dusty, we saw him a couple of weeks ago, a guy like Shaq Quarterman for the Hurricanes. Pickett steps up and is sacked on the play by Rousseau. 3rd down and long now.
Sack of the day. He's going to be coming off your screen here, off the edge. Just beats the tackle. What I love, second time today, when he gets to the level of quarterback, this game meant a little bit more to him than possibly the others.
3rd down and short, 2 to go. And they'll just get the first down. Malik Carter doing the honors. Let's see where they spot it, but he appears to have gotten enough.
Big drop.
See if they go back to him. Pickett. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Gregory Rousseau used that long reach of his angular, lithe frame.
His long arms. He's just going to work in the middle of the field, and as Pickett breaks the pocket, he shuts it down, locates the quarterback, go-go gadget arm to grab the shoelaces, and a huge sack.
3rd down and a mile. Another sack for Miami as Hornibrook ends up buried by Greg Rousseau.
Rousseau, they line him up over the center, they get him on the guard, and then his athleticism and strength on the delayed blitz by the linebacker.
Been looking for answers to run their program and haven't found them. Hornibrook under pressure. The Miami pass rush gets home again. Rousseau and Ford. Garvin there as well, the 4th sack. This time a zone read for Akers, and he is met in the backfield and wrapped up, and he goes nowhere. Pat Bethel was able to make the stop.
And a ton of too-high safety, man-to-man coverage underneath. 2 things. You want a screen or an outbreaking route to take advantage of leverage.
Hornibrook in trouble, and he goes down. Rousseau in the backfield again. He has been unblockable the last couple of weeks.
They try to cut 55 on the left side. Cut him. Rousseau swipes at him. Never goes down to the ground. And Alex Hornibrook never had a chance. This comes a little bit more to me about some play calling and stopping or staying out of 3rd and 15 plus.
Here comes the rush again, and down he goes again. Tripped up by guess who? Greg Rousseau. 4 sacks for Gregory Rousseau.
You're doing one thing. Here comes a pass. And Rousseau, another nice job by Manny Diaz of moving him.
3rd and 21. Flag down. Rousseau on the tackle on Hassan Hall.
Take advantage of excellent field position from the Miami 39, and Harris will be sacked. And that was Rousseau. Curley.
Yeah, he is at work, and he's working against number 63, Jacob Monk, a true freshman. That is a freshman on freshman.
We're out on that drive. Ran well. See how much they do over here.
Little toss to the boundary. Mateo Durant. Maybe a yard or so.
Get there on 2nd down.
2nd catch of the game for Gray. And the 3rd down stop. And now Manny Diaz the timeout.
We have to get the sack on Quentin Harris.
Yep. 2nd and 11. And that's going nowhere. Deion Jackson. Rousseau is there. Neo Garvin is there. Wow.
Well, you got 2 players pulling on the side where John Garvin was coming from.